episode of Jid Talk. I'm here with the crew. Obviously, I'm here with a special guest, but first, let me introduce the crew and myself. My name is D. To my left, Tyler. What up, bro?
Hold him back
My
around.
boy James. What up, bro? What up, bro?
Always goofy.
To my right, Zero. What's good?
Yeah, what up? What up?
To my far right, special guest, my brother Kyler. What's good?
What's going on?
Lady behind the cam, my wife Steph. What's up?
Hey.
All right. You notice we're running a little late here, and you see the smoke. Just put it together. Just put two and two together, all right? But we'll have a good episode today. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, now he talking.
Right now, you want to say something. But hopefully we'll get through this episode. I feel like we're on a good one. But first, let's start it off with Brittany Griner. Now, since this is 9 years for having a drug charge. She had a cartridge. What a cartridge?
Basically a THC card.
THC cart. So it wasn't even like pounds of weed.
Hash something? Was it
Hash. It
hash?
wasn't even weed.
9
It was
years.
hash.
9 years for these
cartridges. That's crazy.
In Russia, she was there because didn't she play games over there, right? She played. That's why she was over there.
Yeah, she
All
plays
season.
overseas on the all season.
Yeah.
I think we touched on this a few episodes, but a little bit. It came down, I think, earlier this week that she was sentenced to 9 years. Obviously, our president tried to write letters to get her out. I've seen they wanted to trade for prisoners that we have here, Russia prisoner.
Yeah, arms dealer.
And I think it was another. Was it just him, or was it just somebody?
Whalen.
So, like, I mean, yeah, it's not a fair trade, but it's a trade that
Get them home.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
At the same time, let's give them Russia.
Or fuel.
Yeah. That's a
What
messed
do
up
y'all want with
situation.
arms dealer?
right. I think they're just being petty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? I feel like her having 9 years is harsh, obviously, but it's more behind it. It's not just her having hash on the airport or going on the airplane. It's more to that. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad. I do feel bad because you know what I'm saying. She had a career. She's married.
Yeah,
She has a family. You feel me? It's kind of fucked up.
it is.
She's probably scared to be in a Russian jail.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You in a whole different country. Like,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's my dog in the back. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say. It's hard to speak on it because it's. I still can't believe it. I feel like it's not real. You know what I'm saying? But
Them Russian laws, man.
it's different.
It's
Man,
mad
they're
shit.
not lenient with anything over there.
Nah,
They're not. The hell is strict.
Yeah.
they locking up people just for speaking out.
That's crazy.
At the same time, that's why I believe she should have been more on it. She should have been more aware of the situation that's up in hand because Russia and America is now on good terms. So at that point, you should have been knowing that like you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
She claimed it was like medical. Still, man, you in a whole different country.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ball
They
game.
not
America, yeah, legal, but out the country, they looking at that like they don't care. It's our laws.
Yeah. Drug is the drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will always look up like certain rules, regulations for different countries because you should know they're not all the same. So I'm not trying to go to jail or get fined or anything like that for another country. Heck, nah. Unless she did it before and it slid by. And
Probably.
I wouldn't say nothing like that to the airport. Period. I don't think this ever happened. I think this is something she just. I don't know if she just accidentally brought it or what. I don't know, but apparently with things going on now, it wasn't a good idea to have it at all. So it's messed up situation for her, and hope that she gets home.
I heard both owners of NBA and WNBA they spoke on it and saying that how how obviously messed up it is and how they can try to help to get her back. I mean, everybody want to get her back, even the president. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not about to. I don't see it going so like anything big. Like
Well, Did you see Biden called for immediate release?
Yeah, well, he did that. Wrote a letter. All of that.
Oh yeah, that Putin don't care, bro.
Yeah, Putin is.
Putin ain't just gonna be like, oh, okay.
Right. Heck
nah,
nah.
you gonna want something.
Donald Trump got
It's a glimmer of hope.
I guess
Something.
Donald Trump got a better chance getting her out than.
Yeah, because him and Putin are like,
Yeah.
buddies. So the fact that he don't like Biden at all, because Biden is over there helping Ukraine after he done, said so much stuff. So it's like, why should I help you when you're doing something I told y'all not to do and get involved in? So.
Right. It's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, prayers for her. Hopefully she can come back or something can happen to where she can come back or something. Because that is not. It's not a tough crime. It's not a crime that worth 9 years.
Yeah,
Not
right.
years.
Worth 9 years at
Yeah.
all.
So. All right. Let's go to the next topic. James, what you got?
Let's go. We're jumping to the gaming world. Can y'all think of a game whose series the sequel wasn't as good as the original? I'll throw mine out there first. Y'all know the Star Wars games with the Star Killer, right?
Yeah.
The Unleashed ones.
Yeah.
The second one was not as good as the original, to me.
No.
No. The first one was way better.
I hear people say that a lot.
For me, I might go. This is tough. This is really tough.
It is tough.
Trying to think of some games that I played series-wise.
Madden.
Madden?
Madden.
Yeah, because Madden gets worse
Every
every year. So yeah, that's true. That's
like
a true
the original
statement.
was like, damn, you know what you gonna get, you know what you got. It works just fine.
I can
And
say
then
Black
sequels
Ops.
that
I can say Black Ops
Black
is one.
Ops.
I feel like it got worse as it going on. I feel like the original one was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one too.
Was that 007 game a series or was that just one game?
This is the series, I guess.
I say that's probably.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
definitely.
good one. Yeah.
That's a classic. Don't forget anything ever top Pirates.
For me,
Yeah, that's my answer.
I'm gonna say Tekken.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna say that. I think the P1 Tekken, it's hard to beat that one.
Tekken.
That joint was definitely I missed that
definitely
version of
It's
Tekken.
hard to beat that one.
I
The
don't know,
P1 Tekken.
The new Tekken is like kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I mean, what besides the graphics? Because I know the graphics get better every time. But besides the graphics, what's different?
Controls.
How? Like what?
Combos.
I mean,
I think it's a bit slower than what it
slow.
was in PS1 days. I think the combos was a bit faster back then than opposed to now.
But that's better. Faster.
I think so.
The faster the combos, the better.
There's some
Like
instances.
Matrix
Yeah.
moves, like the Matrix Live, like the Matrix.
I was saying some instances, yeah, it does look better.
That's what it is. Like the Matrix.
I guess they was trying to make it more.
Some people
Little
favor the
bit.
earlier Naruto games over the newer ones.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's
I can
true.
agree to
They
that.
like the way
I agree to that.
the
Yeah.
ultimates look.
Oh, the Ultimate Storm ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Those was fire.
Played a
Those
couple of
was
those games. Yeah. Definitely agree with that.
True Crime?
True Crime. That was.
That's mine. Yeah, Streets of LA. That was
What
mine.
about Crazy Taxi?
my
That
movie.
one? What about that?
Did they have a series?
I don't know if they had a series. I think it was just
I think
one.
they were just on the Dreamcast, wasn't it?
You only had one game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one game, I think.
I believe it was just one game. That was a fun game. Though.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. They have an app for it.
They got apps, but do they got? You guys, we gotta let him out because he's gonna keep crying. The whole he's in a cage right now because my brother is new here and he keeps fucking barking every time he makes a move. So we're gonna work this out, and hopefully y'all can get us. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep feeding him treats because he ain't eating. He's gonna fucking die and shit. You shit everywhere. I don't need that everywhere. I don't need that type of problem. Not his diet, but the way he eat, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know how dogs go. You know what I'm saying? They scavengers for real. So, but anyways, let me look that up. What other games though? What other games? Yeah, I think
I'd say for the most part, games get better. As systems get better too.
Yeah. No, there's a crazy tactic too.
It is?
Crazy time.
Yeah. I figured it first.
It was for Sega Dreamcast. Y'all forget about Sega Dreamcast.
I never seen another one.
Yeah. It was. It was definitely sweet.
Did you say Sonic?
games. Yeah.
Sonic games?
That's how the Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
The sequels was trash. You know, most of them was trash.
Well, Sonic Adventure 2 was fun.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I think after that.
But the other one, not so much. You say, probably wrestling before it got better.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's drinking water now.
Oh, they
You
don't
should just
hear
put that
that.
like back there so he don't hear it.
No one hears that.
I'm sure that if the camera hear our voices, they can hear him drinking the water.
Most viewed
Y'all can hear
TikTok
trying to listen to
like,
TikTok people are gonna love you talking about a dog.
That's
for sure.
ASMR.
because there really is a dog. I'm not just doing it for views. There really is a live dog here.
Oh yeah, he's been in a couple episodes.
Yeah, trust me.
Well,
Exactly.
Yeah, we've been in a couple episodes.
But I'm gonna say,
Not a paid actor.
damn here though, like he's definitely a member here. Goodness, we get a dog on the table. But is that any other games that we have played that the first game was better than the sequels? Any other game you can think of?
20 off.
20 off? Okay.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear,
Yeah,
yeah.
Added the third one. Yeah.
What about Crash?
Crash.
Crash.
I don't know.
Nah,
Crash
games
is
was
good.
solid. Yeah, Crash was solid.
Crash
Yeah.
is solid, especially with the Crash the Great song.
Sly Cooper. Now that one. The third one was trash.
Crash and Clank.
Crash and Clank.
I feel like that's been a good series.
You know, there was a lot of games I didn't even know about too. It's
Right.
a lot.
Yeah,
Crash and
it's too
Clank.
many games. There's too many
It's
games.
a lot of games.
Everybody gonna spend. I mean, you go to the flea market. Remember the flea market? Man, I missed the flea market, man. Bring the flea market back.
Well, didn't they bring it down to the outer harbor?
Yeah, it's there now.
Yeah,
What do
see.
you mean? It's a
Ain't
flea
the
market.
same.
It's
But
a
we
flea
ain't
market.
been there, so how you know if it is the same or
Cause
not?
I need to feel the dust. I need to feel. I need to feel the dirt. I
You
need
need
to feel.
smell like the basement
Yes,
smells.
I need to feel like I'm going in the attic. Okay, I need that feeling. I need that
Attic
feeling. I
feeling.
need
I'm
a
feeling
person
like
in the
I'm
cut that got 100 games for no reason.
Like I'm feeling like I'm
You know what
really
I'm
in a
saying?
place
I
with
need
the
shit like
antique
that.
shit.
Yes.
I'm in a game junkyard or
Yes,
something like
I need to
that.
feel like that. If it's not like that feel, I don't want it. That's not a flea market, man. And and I've been to other states that had a flea market just like ours or bigger. Amazing. Dirt, dust, wealth, everything.
Dust, wealth.
It's just perfect. It's perfect. It's a flea market.
I guess.
You feel me?
I need to see the big ass flea.
Yes. Like,
You won't get that
The super
again.
flea.
yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need.
Flea market.
But
I
is that it for the games? Anything else?
I feel like that's. I don't know. It might be more out there, but I can't think.
Yeah, definitely a lot of more being named. But yep. All right, Jer.
All right, man. We a few days ago we lost a NBA legend, Bill Russell, Boston Celtics legend. Over his career, he 11-time NBA champion. He was a player coach for Boston as well. But about to go over more of his accolades that he's done over his career. Most valuable player, it's NBA All Defensive Team, All NBA Team. He was that All NBA Team 3 times. NBA, he was an MVP in All-Star Game. You can name it all. He done a lot over his career, but he done a lot more off the court as well, and that's why he's truly looked at as a legend, because of the time period he lived in. It was a tough time for black people back in the times he grew up in.
Especially in Boston.
Yeah. So he had to overcome a lot. He was an activist, very lit one, along with very other big sports stars, black stars that came up in the times back then, like Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown. Who else? Could go on and on with the people back then, but he paved the way for the blacks coming up now, and he's a big impact in the NBA and in life itself, man. And rest in peace to a true legend. He was 88 years old. He lived a great life, and couldn't ask for a better life than that, for the things he's done over the time of just living on Earth.
He left a legacy.
Definitely.
He definitely is.
Facts. He broke records. I mean, he has records that will never be broken, ever.
Sure.
He's 11 rings, but his other records that he has, other than his accomplishments in winning rings, like, he had what, rebounds?
He was he's a monster
Like,
rebounder. He's a monster defender in general. He was bigger than that. They didn't go near Bill. When he's in the paint, he's a beast. So, yeah, he definitely was a force to be reckoned with. Gained 11-time champion for no reason.
Thanks. Alright. Anybody anything else to say on Russell? How did it go?
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Rest
peace.
in peace.
That's it. I mean, because you're right here, so that's why it's like, I'm looking at
Rest in peace. Most decorated. NBA champ.
Alright.
11 rings.
Alright. 88 years old.
That's a nice long life.
Oh yeah. It's meaningful.
Very good.
That's what it's all about.
Kind of rare these days.
Oh yeah.
Alright, NFL's back. Hall of Fame game happened a couple days ago.
Yes.
Jags and the Raiders.
Kind of trash.
It was trash, but it was football. It was
It
football.
was definitely football.
It was
so
good
I
to
felt
watch.
I was gonna play.
It was good to
It
watch.
was definitely
Great game. Just to see people play football doesn't mean anything. No. Did we learn anything? No. But what we did learn is that there was Hall of Famers that was there. That was inducted. There was a couple of guys. I mean, it was some people that I was surprised that wasn't inducted. Now I know some of us probably didn't pay attention to some, because you probably didn't know some. But there was a couple of ones that was good that I felt like that made it. I know one defensive tackle or defensive end, Young, for the 49ers. I know that because I seen his interview. They was real quick with it, smooth with it. Like during in between games, they would throw one in there. And they should have just waited and just did all of them, because I couldn't pay attention to all of them, and I wasn't watching it all like that. Like I said, it don't really mean nothing. I just wanted to see people play football. But preseason's coming when? Next week?
Yep.
Yeah,
Thursday.
Next week. So that's when we'll pay more attention to it and give y'all better details. But like I said, nobody really watched it. I mean, people watched it if you got paid to watch it.
Right.
But
The Jags.
well, people, you got Raider fans out there, you got Jag fans out there.
Definitely.
Yeah, they do.
You just seen the stars just sit on the sideline talking. That's why nobody wanted to watch that. I ain't want to watch. But I wanted to see. Yeah, I was seeing somebody get smacked or something, or like a good play.
Yeah.
No
But
We got the Hall of Famer. That's my name. So
You got the whole
Batman,
fan?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you got offensive tackle Tony Baselli from Jacksonville, wide receiver Cliff Branch, safety Leroy Butler, official Art McNally, linebacker Sam Mills, Richard Seymour, Dick Ramel, Brian Young.
Yeah, that's the defensive. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Young.
Yeah, I know what Brian Young is a beast.
Yeah, he was definitely a beast.
And Dick Ramel was a great coach. Super Bowl winner for the Rams. Richard Seymour, you know him.
Yeah.
From his years in the Patriots days with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady days, you know, he got 3 rings out of that in his tenure there. Sam Mills, legendary linebacker for Carolina Panthers. Did he pass away?
I'm not too sure.
I think he had cancer or something. I can't remember what happened with Sam Mills, but
Rest in peace.
Let me check.
Let's double check.
Yeah, don't like try to send him to the shadow.
Sam Mills definitely died.
RP. Sam Mills. He did. Just to make sure you don't kill anybody
I
else.
believe he had cancer. Something. But yeah, he got a statue actually at Carolina. He was one of the first players to get a statue in Carolina. Yeah, well deserved for him, and well deserved against the Hall of Famer as well.
It's so weird how some have to wait years, and
Oh,
some
yeah.
people can get in like in 2 years. Like, that shit is so weird how they do it. Like it's
That's
so
very
like,
weird.
if I'm like a person that is qualified to get in the Hall of Fame, I wouldn't even care. I feel like T.O. I wouldn't lie, cause like it's weird, cause it be players like I'm saying, like you never even heard of. Like why does it take them 30 years to get in the Hall of Fame compared to like some people that, like I said,
You hear their stats and stuff, like, what?
you don't even know who they are at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't alive to watch them play. So it's like, I don't know. That shit, oh, shit is weird. I don't know. All right, your boy, Deshaun Watson.
Boy,
The rule in it is what, 6 games, but it could be,
Yep.
it could be more. It's not final.
Dang.
So what? He didn't do it. He didn't do anything against the law. He's just weird. So is that it? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Is he just weird?
It's like, yo, you gotta sit these 6 games out, bro. You just too
But, okay, but I'm saying like,
Bad publicity.
weird.
Wow.
You wildin' out.
but I'm saying like,
It's like he didn't break.
he didn't break the law. He
So
just
it's
weird.
It's even worse, I feel like. I
Like,
feel like that looks worse.
I mean,
I feel like you at least look cool if you do a little bit of time and come home.
so
You're
just
not
correct me
even-
if I'm
You're not
wrong.
even doing any
But
time.
then-
You're just
But
weird
then you look
as
like a
hell.
pervert. Then you go to jail. Now you like.
But
Oh,
you,
well.
he not okay. This is word on the
I
street.
mean, you don't win that. You don't win that way.
You.
Right, you don't win.
All right, this is word on the street. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. So pretty much, the girls wasn't even therapists or whatever they supposed to be. They were just Instagram house.
Massage therapist.
Yeah, there wasn't even
Yeah.
that. They was just Instagram.
Just Instagram.
And the thing is that out of all the girls that he had sex with, it was only like 3 of them, or something like that. That was the ratio that I heard. That's what it was. And he just paid the girls so he could fill them. That's what I heard. Now listen, that might be weird, but that's not against the law. If that's true.
Technically, yeah.
So do you think he deserves to sit?
Yeah, because what the fuck is you doing?
No, I don't think he deserves. I don't think he deserves to sit. I don't think he's weird. That's it. He's weird.
Not 6.
That's-
Yeah, I would give him
But
6
no,
games.
that's it though. That's
I'll give
okay
him
though.
a
That's his fetish. I'm saying, for me, it's weird, but it's not against the law.
It's not.
Yeah, if
If
they're
she
of the
was
age and
cool she was
consensual,
It
yeah.
was consent, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're making all this a big deal, is if he touched anything against, even if it was 1. Okay, I get what's going on with him. I get it. I get that. That you should go to jail for that, right? But if he didn't do that, but if he didn't do that though, if he never did that, and the girls went for it and they got paid,
That's consent.
That's consent. So it's
Is it prostitution?
that's on them then.
That's basically.
That's on them. That's not on him. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just, it's crazy how they just blew that up.
Did they gain anything from this?
With the girls,
Yeah.
money.
Did they get any money from this?
I don't know if they got money.
I don't know if they reached a settlement.
I don't know.
or anything.
I don't
I'm
know.
not too
I don't know.
sure.
This is sounding kind of setup-ish.
But it's not.
Yeah, but when you got mad girls saying stuff, it's hard to.
But if you beat the case,
When you have stature, any kind of allegation like that will knock you down pretty easy.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
where the 6 games came from.
Okay, but I'm saying like the people want more games. But if he did, but I'm saying, look, that's what I'm saying. If he did it, then yeah, he should go to jail. Fuck the suspension of games. But if he didn't do that, you know, all it was what it was, and that's it. That's what I heard. So then he shouldn't then, because if it was, I don't know. 'Cause I was talking to Mike, and I was like, it's weird. Why was vice versa? And it was a girl calling mad niggas to come in.
Well, y'all already
And it was
know the answer to that one.
And she was just flying niggas in. Paying them 10,000. Would you tell her? Would you tell her? I'm just saying.
That's a double standard, already.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Huh?
It's a double standard.
But would she be weird?
Crazy double standard.
Probably.
It's only weird when the money part comes in.
But why? It's prostitution.
Right.
Why is prostitution? So people think we don't dwell in prostitution, but the people that do, and they don't think that is weird. You feel what I'm saying?
They not gonna,
So that's another form of prostitution.
Mhm.
So that's in today's world, in Fabri's world, that's normal.
They not gonna tell unless they not getting paid. If they don't get paid,
They're not getting the call-ins. They're not getting called to come in.
they gonna tell. They gonna
If they're not getting paid for this and they're saying all this, then they're probably telling the truth. But if they get some money, then who knows?
Well, you never know, because you got people
Definitely
that
never know.
you never know.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta sit his ass down though. You walk out.
He is doing too much.
I'm not vouching for him.
There's people that don't have any of these allegations at all.
Right.
Because they don't do any of this shit.
Right.
I think he does.
He
He does
can't
need
be
to
the
go in
only-
the house and relax for a second.
Play some PlayStation, Xbox, whatever.
Order a pizza or some shit.
He can't be.
Enjoy some of that money for
Take
just
some
a
time
couple
to
of weeks.
reflect.
Listen, he can't be the only one. He can't be the only one. It's never
Everybody doing some dirt, man.
Okay, but somebody-
You believe somebody.
He ain't the only
doing
one.
some
He didn't
dirt.
make that up by
They just
himself.
didn't get caught.
Yeah. But he didn't make that up. He didn't make it up by himself.
Moving
Take
smooth.
these 6 games to reflect, okay, and think about what you did.
He lucky.
Alright,
He
you
really
wilding
lucky.
out, alright. You doing too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
does.
I guess he's not a criminal. He's just weird. I mean, but I ain't gonna say weird. I ain't gonna say that. He's just different. I wouldn't never do that. No, I wouldn't even thought about that. But I mean,
Yeah.
Why,
like,
why so many of them? Why couldn't it just been like a couple or maybe just one? But it was
Because
just-
money can buy you variety.
But it's just so many of them.
That's exactly the right answer.
Yeah.
You got money, bro. You just do whatever.
That's
Because you probably got
That's
tired
how he
of
got caught up. He got 2
Yeah.
You got all this money.
He called one of them the wrong name.
He probably hurt.
He called one of them the wrong name.
Different states, different countries.
For real.
They probably get too attached, and they probably want to stay.
Four bras.
And shit.
Oh. Yo,
They
you
probably
better believe he was doing that.
That
Going right through IG like, damn, look at her. Shit, feeling pain. Oh. Damn. Ooh. Haitian. Ooh. Why you better believe? Man, shoot.
Like it's a menu or something.
Man got money.
my God. Well, he needs to sit the fuck down. Alright, take these 6 games.
So you think
relax.
6 games is enough?
Yeah, I mean maybe too much. I would give him probably like 3. But 6 games is right because you gotta sit the fuck down. You doing too much.
So how many months would be like
Oh
6
my
games?
God.
Yeah.
How many months?
Yeah.
Because it's 4 Sundays in a month.
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Yeah, about a month.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, take a month and a half to reflect.
It's not, but it's in games. That's a
Get married.
Yeah.
A nice little chunk.
Get married. After
not
all
like
of this,
basketball,
just
yeah.
get married.
It's only got like 17 games, so that's like 20%.
About 20.
Oh.
So that's
25-ish.
Alright.
I don't think they're gonna be 0-6. They should.
Oh yeah.
This match has to be fun. It'll go up.
Yeah, it's match that blew up. Wow. Okay.
Who gonna trade for?
Back,
I'm gonna look at you crazy.
listen, off to some other wild shit. Your boy Vince, fresh off of Vince's retirement/firing from his own prostitution. From his own it's a wild out here.
That's why he retired.
It's wild everywhere. Yeah, you see how you see that boy getting good, ain't he?
He got out of the spotlight.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Step away
listen,
from that.
listen.
It's like perfect timing. Retirement.
Nah, I'm gonna
It was,
retire.
Yes.
listen,
I'm gonna go ahead and head out now that I did all this bullshit.
Right.
Listen.
SpongeBob mean. All right, I'm gonna hit out.
Fresh off your boy Vince's firing. It was a big, nice pay-per-view SummerSlam that happened 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Correct me. It is now currently ran by Triple H and Stephanie. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. People who did see SummerSlam, raise your hand. That's good enough. The other two, just listen in, tune in. I think the pay-per-view was a dope pay-per-view. I think it was a great pay-per-view. I think
Surprise.
a lot of surprises.
Opened up with a banger.
Um,
Right off the bat, man.
I mean, tell me what's up. Who
Right off
sparked
the
that?
bat,
Anybody?
man. First match, man.
Bianca and Becky off, right?
Good match.
Good match.
Very
Good
good.
match, but
Becky, she popped her shoulder out?
yeah, separated
Yeah.
shoulders.
Ew.
But it's fake though.
It's still
Y'all saying
fake,
it's
but
though?
they have to sprinkle real injuries in there.
That was good as real.
You can't.
They have to sprinkle
They practice
real
that?
injuries
It's
in there
It's
so
funny.
that they can
It's
do
fake
more of the
fighting, but
fake
real
ones.
stunts.
Them stunts be real.
It's real stunts, so
They
it's
real
fake fighting,
good.
it's fake fighting, but you still get
Okay,
fucked up.
I agree.
Fake it. They fake. That's fake. All that punching and kicking.
Yeah.
That's fake.
But
Yeah.
all that stunt.
but you can still break your nose.
I'm sure, yeah, in the heat of the moment they do real fights and stuff like that, but the storylines be super fake to me. The way that they talk, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. But I don't watch none of that
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
it's just like
But still,
just
no,
like the
but
couples you watch
still.
on YouTube. No shots at
just
them. I
like
just
the
said
fucking
couples. There's a lot of couples.
No,
in
it's not.
there. You know what? It is.
It's
Everything,
not.
They don't argue on YouTube.
I
Well, I'm
know.
saying,
I know they don't
Yes, they
argue
do.
on
It's
YouTube.
scripted. Alright.
That's-
No, not everyone. There are
What
some
about the cook
scripted
shows?
ones.
The cook shows are scripted.
There are
Tell me it's
some
not scripted.
scripted ones, but when they're in the middle of cooking a dish and they light something on fire, that's not scripted.
Okay,
They
but
didn't
other
say,
than
"Oh
that,
yeah,
it's
let's
scripted.
plan on
Everything
you
else
lighting a
is
fire
Everything-
right
but
now."
Stuff.
Like-
Everything is scripted. When you think about it.
Okay, because you have to follow some type of, storyline or whatever, or like a structure of a episode. But I'm saying, but for the most part, it is like real life situations. It's not all just scripted. But I'm
Some
saying,
of wrestling is real life situations though.
like what?
Like with Chris Benoit and his wife. That storyline. I mean, but that's a bad example, but that's a storyline. It was a storyline when how they met. I know that's bad, but that was just the first thing I could think of. How he met his wife. His wife was with another wrestler at the time, but in the script, she went with Chris Benoit. In real life, she went with Chris Benoit.
Oh, is that the one that?
Yeah, we just gonna fast forward that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
okay.
Before all of that. But I'm sure there's other shit. Like Lita and Matt Hardy. When Edge was Edge, right?
Yeah,
that whole situation.
That whole situation.
That was scripted and it became real.
That was real.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta just watch it sometimes and stop trying to dog it. Maybe you,
But still,
maybe you will see.
I don't know, because I don't like the way that they talk about the storylines. Like, the way that they speak is so fake and, like, monotone. And just, like,
Well,
you know, like, they're trying too hard to be convincing or something.
well, I mean, you gotta entertain the people.
That's
You
not
can't just-
entertaining.
You just can't talk to them regular, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, Chris. You bring your ass out here right now, we're gonna have a fight.
The theatrics are funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the
Y'all guys are just...
You bring your ass out here right now.
Y'all find certain things more amusing.
That's the rule. Listen, we're simple, alright?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
anyways,
see.
anyways, why
It's
you
funny because
dogging?
nobody really talks like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, it makes me cringe. And then on top of that, y'all do like the little, like you hitting your hand across the person's
my
face or
goodness.
something.
Okay.
Like, it just
Oh,
looks
yeah,
so
real
fake.
secret.
It was better with the blood.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s.
Can we stop the slander? Listen, anyway,
No.
can we continue the pay-per-view, please? Thank
Yeah,
you.
we'll get to
Whatever.
it. Back to the Bianca and Becky match. That was a great match. But after was a surprise.
Logan
We
Paul.
got the return of Bailey.
Oh, you want to do that one?
Yeah, because that's what it happened, man. They jumped right out the gate, man. Come on, man.
First match, right? All happened first match.
That all happened first match, man.
I'm sure. I'm with you, audience.
But-
Sit back.
but we had a surprise return from Bailey, but she didn't come back alone.
No, she did not.
I thought this girl was fired from WWE, but apparently she's not. Dakota Kai came back. They joined. She's a faction with Bailey, and Io Shirai from NXT also joined, who goes by the name of Io Sky now, new WWE name. But yeah, new faction. It was about to jump Bianca, but face turn.
Face turn.
Face turn for Becky. It looked like the man might be back.
She's going back to the man.
Might be back to the
With
man.
my shirt
gimmick.
again.
Yeah, right. Good thing you saved that shirt.
He took it off.
Good thing you saved that
He put it off and she
shirt.
turned. She turned it
Hung it up for good.
Disappoint me, man.
Yeah,
She
he's
was
like-
trash,
She
man.
was,
He
yeah.
was like,
I kind of didn't like this
Disappointed me.
big time Bex thing. It was kind
You know
of
what the
Yeah,
Birdie?
she was kind of whack.
He's going Birdie.
So she needed a spark, man. So I'm kind of glad she's going
I feel
back
like a Cavaliers
face.
fan.
Fucking say that.
But that's gonna be. I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
can't
see
wait
that.
till she
That
come
should,
back.
that should be nice.
Well, your boy Logan Paul made his debut. Well, he wrestled before WrestleMania, but he got his first singles match in WWE against The Miz, and
I was impressed.
he put on a show.
Yeah, he did.
He did his thing.
I mean, he's got some boxing experience.
Very athletic.
Yeah. Oh, and just sheer size.
Yeah.
So
So is he injured or something going on where he's not gonna be able to? Cause I seen in some article that could be false that he may not be seen again or some shit like that or
Who knows? I don't know.
anything. No. So he should be. Was he seen again on was he on Raw now or what?
He wasn't.
He wasn't
seen.
No, he hasn't popped up since.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
maybe
into
they don't
that.
have something ready for him yet.
I don't know. Look it up. Look into it. I heard some shit.
We'll see what that.
I heard some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one of the writers right here sitting next to us.
Right.
You ain't heard that? They put on your dead shit. Watch
They
Monday.
coming to
It's gonna be there Monday. It's gonna be there Monday.
But nah, man, he put on a show, man. He had some good moves. Jumped off the top rope, did a frog splash, miss through the table.
Yeah.
He was on some shit. Definitely. At first, he was getting some boos, but as the match went on, crowd was fucking with him.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was fucking with him. He had to showcase some skills for the crowd to kind of get the crowd on his side, and they did. They got on his side then. After that was Bobby Lashley in Theory for the United States title. Lashley retained that for the good evil on him.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get that.
But next match, that was a good match. Mysterio's Finn Balor, the Judgment Day. We gotta agree. The Mysterios.
That sounds like some cereal.
Yeah. Does that sound like some cereal? That should be a cereal for the man.
Ray in the sun.
It's some Mysterios. Booyaka, booyaka. But no, that was a good match. But in the middle of the match, got an interference from the return of Edge. Came out with what was it, the Brew theme? Brew theme.
Yeah.
Came back with that theme, interfered, speared them boys. And yeah, the funniest moment of the match was the hop over the yeah, your boy Ray. It just looked so funny, bruh. I don't know if he botched that. It was supposed to be like a headbutt or what, but he jumped over the rope. He fell short of like jumping on.
You know what? It might have been a headbutt, but see, from the camera angle,
it just
we
looked funny.
couldn't tell what it was.
It looked funny.
Yeah, it looked funny. It looked like he fucked up though. It looked like because how he reacted.
It looked so funny.
It looked like he fucked up.
But yeah, that was a cool match. Pat McAfee does it once again.
He's legit, man.
He is definitely legit in the ring, man. Put on a show. Beat Happy Corbin. His entrance was pretty funny.
But is he an every week wrestler?
I think he's going to be an occasional wrestler.
I don't think he's every week wrestler.
Nah, he not.
Nah.
He's an occasional wrestler. Somebody go fuck with him. You know? Call him out. He's going to be like them Big Five type pay-per-view of performers.
Right.
So you might see him in like Survivor Series or something, or maybe not even that. Maybe Royal Rumble, something like that.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing.
We might see him like that. But that was a good match. Did some good set of moves like he always done before his NXT days. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of Pat wrestle more, because I think he could be a good performer and a good mic talker. He got everything. He got the charisma. He could talk on the mic, perform in the ring. So I think that at some point in his career, I think he can be an in-ring wrestler. At some point. And we got next match. Usos, Street Profits for the undisputed tag team titles. Usos retain. And that was a good match.
I don't want. See, the thing is, the Street Profits, they are a good team though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what's gonna happen with Dawkins though. That's my whole thing. If they end up breaking up,
Right.
like I could see him probably going heel, but they both gonna be healed, right?
Doc will probably be still face.
But what are they gonna do with
I
him?
think Montez was going to go now.
Probably.
Well, they're both faces now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with them. But that was a good match. That was another good match.
That's a damn good match. They always put on a good show. Them and the Usos have just been putting on some classic matches of lately. Especially Money in the Bank. That was a really good match. And I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Street Profits, man. Because I've been hearing a lot about them splitting at some point. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. But surprise thing that happened in the middle of SummerSlam. Riddle interrupted and jumped into the crowd. Well, jumped out the crowd and jumped in the ring and called out Seth Rollins. Pretty much, their match got canceled. They were supposed to have a match, but Riddle has an injury caused by Seth Rollins, so that got pushed back. That's probably not going to be until next pay-per-view, probably coming up, more than likely. But yeah, he called out Seth. That was pretty funny. Him running down. That was hilarious.
Yo, that ramp, bro.
That shit was funny.
That had to be like top 5 worst ramp ever, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit was like in an L shape.
Yeah.
And like it was a walk, like they had to go like that, and like that. Like it was like, bro, you tired by the time you get to the ring, bro.
Yeah.
You running.
That man Seth was
Gas.
running, bro. It took him like 5 minutes to get the ring.
You got that whole commercial in the middle of it.
Oh, that shit was funny, but yeah, Seth put a bean on him once again. Gave him a curb stomp, and yeah, that was it for that. Left Riddle in the middle of the ring. Oh, yeah.
So his neck broke again.
Yep, pretty much. But yeah, my most disappointing match of that night, Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. That was a pitiful match.
Yeah.
That was
I agree with you.
the worst match of the night.
And then it in controversial fashion.
Yeah, it ended in a controversial way. Liv Morgan won by pin, but in the pin, in the middle of the count, Liv Morgan tapped out when she was in the submission booth. But the ref didn't see it because he was counting and he was looking down.
Yeah.
So Liv Morgan got the win, unfortunately for Ronda. Even though that was supposed to be her win. But after the match, Ronda went heel, beat the shit out of Liv, beat the shit out of the ref, put him in the armbar. And that was pretty much it for that. And she's suspended as of now. Ronda's suspended. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that.
She's suspended.
And
Main event.
main event, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, final match. They say it's the last match ever for them, so let's just pray and hope that it is because I'm tired. But it was pretty wild match.
Yeah. Out of all the matches they've had together,
This is probably their best one.
Yeah, the best one for sure.
Yeah. So it was a last man standing. Brock came out with a big tractor trailer. So that was a pretty interesting match. He ended up using that joint, flipped the whole ring up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He got wild.
Yeah, it got wild. it got real crazy.
Blocking West Side's view, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for the people sitting
Yeah,
on that
you
part
can
of
see
the
that.
ring,
I know he was
because
high.
that joint was up high.
I know he was mad.
West Side was sitting over there too.
Right.
So I know he was pretty pissed. So he was like, "Damn, I gotta look at the fucking screen."
Yep.
As we predicted, there was a cash-in or attempt at one anyway.
Theory,
Yeah, that was
the
the
money in the
funniest shit
bank
ever.
trophy. If you didn't know, Theory is the host of the briefcase for Money in the Bank. He tried to cash in, but yeah, too much Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar
That shit was
just
funny.
gave him a good old F5 and got him the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, we know that.
But after that, Usos interfered. They tried to, they put a beating on Brock. Of course, trying to keep him down, but Brock kept getting up. So they had to stack a whole bunch of shit on top of him, basically, with the match.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
He went through like 4 title belts to knock him out. Like,
yeah, hit him with the belt so many times,
What
bro.
the
He
fuck?
kept getting up, bro.
They turned him into a tank.
I met Brock.
That's
They
Brock
made him.
Lesnar though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is Brock. Damn, 4 belts, you still up?
you know how they do Brock,
Yeah.
man. They make him like Jerry.
Yeah.
You can't keep that man down.
Right.
I miss how he wrestled. Like, he used to really
Yeah.
wrestle.
Oh yeah.
He used to be fun to watch.
He over
Him and Kurt Angle,
Oh yeah.
they matches.
The rap was great. But in all, that was a good pay-per-view though.
Nah, yeah. It was.
First pay-per-view without Vince. I think. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to say this. I'm not gonna say it, but y'all know. It's gonna be different changes.
Oh,
Since
you already
he's
seen
been
him.
out. You see him.
Yeah, you seen him
People
return
that
some
he
people.
has fired is coming back.
Karrion Kross made his return this past
You
Friday.
know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna see a lot more people. Hopefully,
Might see Sasha and
Sasha
Naomi
and
back,
Naomi
which
back,
I think
hopefully.
they might be back soon,
yeah. And shit.
especially for that tag tournament.
Yeah.
They might be back around for that.
But we know CM Punk is definitely never coming
Never
back.
coming
now.
back.
Never,
Any
ever,
changes,
never, ever, ever.
That's gone now. So we can
Right
forget
back? Never.
Never,
that.
ever,
Come
ever.
back.
Never.
You saying it, so don't even think about that.
Don't even think about
Those will never change.
You ain't never gonna see her ring ever again, right?
Age?
Who Page?
Paige is-
Nah.
I think she's going AEW from what I'm hearing.
Oh, AEW?
She's too self-destructive.
I like Paige.
But she can't wrestle no more, right? Didn't she get hurt by the coach?
Yeah, she's not medically cleared to wrestle.
Okay.
Right. But alright, we're gonna tune in and see more differences every week, I guess. Mondays and Fridays. Alright, Steph's questions. Anything?
Alright. Steph's Corner, Steph's questions. Okay, so Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian has been rumored to have split. They've been together for like 10 months. They met on SNL when they did a Aladdin skit together, whatever. So, but they've been together for like 10 months. Recently split because they're saying that a long distance relationship, and like it's hard for them to see each other because he's in Australia, and you know she's busy with 4 kids and doing her businesses and stuff like that, so it's hard to find time for each other and all that stuff. But and you know Kanye is going crazy right now. Like he's just
he's going crazy because he ain't with it.
Yeah, and he's like he see this as like a green light to get her back probably. But I mean they haven't confirmed it yet and either though. It's just all over these sources. I hate when a source comes out and then it's like who said it? Yeah, so it's like is it real or is it fake? We don't know yet, but still.
I mean, it wouldn't be crazy far-fetched.
It wouldn't be far-fetched, though. Definitely would.
Especially for Kim Kardashian.
True. But I feel like, yeah, I get it, because her kids are more important than any relationship to her right now, absolutely. But she was pretty smitten by Pete. Like, I feel like they were, like, gonna possibly be in it for the long haul, because he got like 4 different tats of her. Like he got my girl is a lawyer, then he got the kids' initials on his neck, then he has like the Jasmine and Aladdin with the forever symbol, and then he got Kim's initials like branded onto him. Not a tat, it was like branded onto him.
All crazy.
That's celebrity shit.
That's
So
level 2 celebrity shit.
That's wild.
He's already got a bunch of bullshit tattoos on him. I don't really think he cares about what's on his body.
That's celebrity shit.
I think it's just another tattoo.
Think about it. Krishan Rock, she got Blueface.
That's what I was about to get to too. Yeah, she got it on the
They
tooth.
both cheating, so
She got his face on her neck.
yeah, so
Like she got his name like going down her eyebrow area.
Things love will make you do.
Right. It's wild.
that's
Love
just,
will make you do crazy
that's
things.
just level 2. That's level 2. Alright,
And it's
level
like you
3
don't
is
even.
crazy. Alright, you should see level 4.
What's level 3?
Level 3? Level 3 is probably
It's an example.
Britney Spears. The Britney Spears meltdown. That's level 3. Level 4?
Man, she had a lot going
Scandal.
on besides that.
Scandals.
That girl was getting used and abused, man.
She was. When you lose your mind like that, that's level 3.
Yeah, that one's crazy. But
I mean, they wasn't gonna get. They
She's
wasn't
getting rich off of
They
this.
wasn't supposed to get married or nothing. I thought they were supposed to get married.
no, not get married, but I mean have a
This is it.
relationship. I mean, how many people we know that has like long distance? Well, people do long distance relationships, and as a celebrity, it's even more like you should be doing like you're gonna have to do long distance eventually because touring, movies.
Stuff going on
Yeah.
with kids. So
That's probably
So-
why I got so many open relationships. Think about it.
that's that Hollywood life.
Yeah, like,
More.
But it's like, do you have to be with somebody all the time?
Right.
Do you have to be with somebody all the time though, like to have a relationship?
You don't necessarily have to be like that.
But I feel like if celebrities are just breaking up just because long distance and and it's hard and that like y'all got money to fly to each other
I don't think
and
it was
see
that. I
each
just
other.
think that's
Like,
just what they said. It could be something else. I mean,
but they saying that they're gonna remain friends and
Well, that's what they-
and it's an age difference too and stuff like that. But
I mean, it
I
could be
don't know.
more.
It could be a lot of factors, but they're gonna remain friends supposedly.
I don't care. I really don't care. But the thing is, the reason why I'm saying I don't care because is who we're talking about. Like I said, I'm not saying I don't care about. And I mean, not because they're gonna do what they want. Like everybody do what they want, but at the same time, it could be more than that. Babe, you know how it go. Like like that was like a rebound. Nobody want to say that.
Well, she did say she was
That's
DTF, you know.
Whatever that is. Whatever.
It's down to, you
whatever.
know.
She's like 50. Yeah, you're talking like this. You're talking crazy.
She looking like she in her 20s.
We good.
Right, like.
Yeah.
But I mean.
Money is a great thing.
Yeah.
In some instances.
Yeah. But the point I'm talking about, not about looks, it's about what you're saying.
Right.
Anyways,
I guess. Well, moving on. Beyonce's Renaissance album. July 29th release. You know, everyone flocks to it because it's Beyonce. I was a Beyonce stan. Y'all know this. Y'all know I defended her all the time. Y'all know I listen to her music the moment it drops. Any documentary, any of that, I stayed up to when it dropped. That's how much of a stan I was. But I have to say, I'm falling off that Beyonce train. I gasp. Because this album, I didn't listen to it, but I just looked up the lyrics. Because, you know, it's just, she's turning more new age. She's getting more darker with her stuff. And
darker. What do you mean darker?
She's getting more like into witchcraft, sorcery, demonic activity stuff. And I used to not believe that because y'all know I defended her when it came up to that point. But it's like, you know, ever since, you know, I've been reading my Bible more, developing more of a personal relationship with God and, you know, praying and all that stuff. So it's like ever since then I felt like my spirit is more sensitive towards, you know, the worldly things. So her album, it was just like, you know, it just don't like, and I felt something with Black is King, the Lion King, when she did videos for that album, and I stayed up late, like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I stayed up to watch it. And watching it, it's just like she has a lot of witchcraft things in that video that, yeah, I realized, but I didn't think nothing of it. Art. That's how everyone says it's art. It's this, it's that, it's that. But when you delve into it, yes, it's the cover up. It's like there's subliminally, how you say it? Subliminally, tongue twister, tossing it into music and into videos and passing it along as art. Bam. So, right, he agreeing with me, because it was just like the horn stuff, the goddess and goddesses, and, you know, all of these things, and, you know, and into this new album, it's very overly sexualized. It's very, like, she's using tons of cuss words in there. This is not the beat we know, okay? This is like some different type of maybe possessed beat we're dealing with right now. But she's, because it's like I feel like when they first come out, when artists first come out, they want to reel fans in, so they're not giving themselves away like instantly. If this was her very first album and not Dangerously in Love, do you feel like she would have such a big platform that she has now? No. I feel like she had relatable music back then. People loved her voice, people loved her persona, and then that's how you hook people. Then over time you start sprinkle in a little of who you really are in your music, in your videos, to make people just be like, oh no, that's nothing. You know, she's still that sweet, humble, good person that we know. Then you start to see like layers pull back from them. And I feel like Sasha Fierce, lyrically, it wasn't much there, but the video, she was sprinkling that stuff in the videos with like the demonic horns, makeup, you know, even the Sasha Fierce persona, like, you know, something comes in me and when I'm performing and just changes me and, you know, stuff like that. She's kind of telling you what's going on, but not telling you what's going on. So it's like sprinkled in each album. And then it was heavily in Lemonade and Black is King, or like that Disney album with the visuals and stuff like that. She even was talking about ripping pages out the Bible and using it as a tampon. So yes, so that's where it's like, okay, B, hold up, we gotta like Renaissance completely, like every track besides Plastic on the Sofa or Plastic Off the Sofa. Plastic Off the Sofa did not have no cuss words. I listened to it and it's that like old school B that we know of. The rest of the track list is nothing but cussing, just ratchet music. Like it's just sexually erotic.
Is that what you're trying to say? Like she was always
no, she was
I get what you're saying now, but you're saying like how artists will you in type shit like that. Do you feel like you want to, like, you feel like that's what it is for you, or are you just saying in general?
Yeah, in general, because I feel like every artist when they start out, they have that good, feel good, relatable music. Then it starts transitioning into, you know, that more demonic type of music, type of beat, type of lyrics, you know, and type of music videos. They sprinkle it in there to subconsciously draw you into, you know, stuff like that, and then having you just vouching for and defending them and, you know, like on their side.
Okay,
and so
what's your like question?
My question.
All of that to say.
How do you feel about it?
Yes.
What's the question?
Is that what you asked?
How do y'all feel about it? Because Gerald said even Amber wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling it at all. She wasn't.
And a lot of critics are, you know, on the fence about it.
Do you not like Church Girl? You not like that track?
Because Church Girl,
like that track.
you would think, you would think off of the title Church Girl is gonna be like maybe a gospel-y type song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a twist.
No,
yeah.
It's about being a thought on Saturday and then going to church and acting like you're holy on Sunday.
Well, you know what? Is that real? See, the thing is, this is my take. This is my take. This is the thing, though.
That's not.
But listen, though. This is the thing. Listen, babe. Listen. This is the thing. I'm not gonna say females because I don't want to get killed. I would say human beings. Some human beings sometimes, when they want to listen to music, they want to listen to fairy tales. You got some people that like to listen to that. That's fine. You got other people that like to listen to and they can relate to real life shit, right? A lot of niggas listen to people who talk about killing who ain't never killed. The listener ain't never killed, but they like hearing about killing. It's weird. You understand what I'm saying?
They're interesting.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
What you just said, that's real shit. That's real life.
J. Cole said it. You're right.
But as a
Beyonce.
As an influencer that has a high platform, who say that you love God and you're over here leading people to still continue to be a thought on all the days of the week and act holy on Sunday, that's not a good message to come across to.
That's the rule.
That's
the rule, though.
That's called being human.
And I'm not trying to be funny. That's the rule. That's what y'all say. I'm not saying y'all like I don't believe in God. I do believe in God, but the way y'all do. The way I act is a little weird. Y'all, every Sunday, you could just ask for forgiveness and you good. So
No,
you
you're
go
not.
out.
You're not, because that's the misconception.
Okay, I won't
That's
go into
not
topic.
that, but that's the
Okay.
misconception. If you repent of that, you're not supposed to do that again. It's like your parent, you go do something to go to jail. Your mom bails you, your mom, father, aunt, uncle bails you out. You thank them and, you know, say sorry. But then you turn around and go to do the same thing again and expect them to constantly bail you out. It don't work that way. They're gonna not take your sorry seriously. You have to really put changed behavior behind that sorry. So if you say sorry on Sunday and you continue to be a thought Monday through Friday, only to come to church and say sorry
That's real
again,
life.
that's not.
That's
But
real
that's
life.
not genuine.
That's
Like,
real life. We even see it in movies.
sorrow.
That's real life.
it is real life. I agree with that, but
Okay.
that's not genuine, is what I'm saying. So therefore, then you're not being, you know, a genuine person
They just want
that
that one
understands.
You just want that one day to feel none, like a sinner.
All right,
You
going back
taking
to
that away from them.
going back to her music. I mean,
Take it away from them.
I mean, it's not what you're used to. That's what you're saying, pretty much.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
changing into like something different.
So what's the question again?
How do
That
you feel about it?
I mean, for me, I mean, well, if you don't like it, then like I don't. From a guy's point of view, artists are well, especially with her. She don't normally do the same thing in every album. It's always different,
Yeah.
right?
mm-hmm.
So you gotta, I think, look at it like that maybe. Like, has she been demonic in other albums?
Like I said, it was like trickled in. So with like Sasha Fierce's album, that album wasn't more demonic lyrically, but more visually, like with her videos. Like the same with Four
Gotcha.
and
I got you. Okay.
you know,
So you saying like over time, and then this is it, bam. This is the whole masterpiece of everything. All demonic shit. This.
yeah, it's like layers being pulled back on each album.
I feel you. I heard she had shots at Jake too.
She
It
always-
seemed like it. It seemed like it, but I guess
I
it's
seen
not.
that one. That was funny. As
I don't
hell.
know.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. People don't like it. I don't know.
Man, she was sending shots at him on that Lemonade album.
That was that whole album based on it.
She was sending. She would hold this album.
I thought she was done. I thought she was done. She got
Jay-Z did a
Damn, she
clapback
still
with I'm a sorry album, basically. Not a clapback, but I'm apologize album. in a way.
Yeah,
Boy said, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Now
sorry.
she keep going. Now he gotta do a diss track.
I just gotta let you know.
He gotta do a diss track.
James, you gotta take on
I
this.
love me.
I didn't like her album. I just don't like this generation's attempt at doing dance music now.
Thank you. Like,
That's the vibe
it's
I got out of
just
it.
nothing but twerking, ratchet
it's how-
We're
music,
gonna get right into that. We're gonna get right into that.
all of it. Like, I
Yes.
can't stand it no more.
I like the house music.
We're gonna get right into
Oh,
that.
you're different.
Right, okay. Babe, I want to tell you,
I tried.
the Beehive, y'all still, if y'all really rock with her, just probably let her know that. Like, hey,
She's
Yeah.
not part of the we anymore.
Just watch what you listen to. Be sensitive towards what you're
You know,
listening
be
to.
that standing up. Let's try to break the mold.
a membership going and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care.
Break it away.
Because I feel like, you know, that train is about to go off the cliff, so I'm hopping off while, you know, I can't.
You going
So
out the
therefore,
So you don't like her single at least?
no.
You don't like the dance? Cool.
No. This is like, but honestly, this one, she probably gonna have like 2 singles, because the rest of the songs she have on there is gonna have to be bleeped out, because every other word is like a cuss word or just being overly sexualized. So this one and Plastic Off the Sofa is probably like the only 2 songs you're really gonna hear.
I be working for like Megan and them. They be having, they always be going crazy.
Yeah, but that's different. What we talking about?
Beyonce. Oh, we talking about Beyonce. It's different.
We know what
Yeah.
Beyonce will bring to the table.
Yeah, Megan, Cardi, you know what? Yeah, they're gonna talk about. They're
I don't
just.
think her subject ever changed.
You
No,
thought
so-
Beyonce was gonna be all nice and all love and all that shit.
No, I mean, I don't mind breakup songs, like,
She
you know.
She wanna break the mold. Alright, she She's trying to do something different.
Then why not make a whole gospel album?
Maybe
She never did that before.
Maybe
She don't
her
wanna do
next one, but
gospel.
maybe
Do a whole country album. She only had one song that was country.
All
Like,
that is speculated that that's one of her. Rather this 3 thing, yeah, country.
So maybe listen,
Yeah.
this is a part 1 to a big puzzle. So just y'all be high and y'all just be patient. Right. Patient, 'cause listen,
just be patient.
listen, because you could look at
Whatever.
listen. Look at Rihanna's crew, the Navy. They gotta wait. It may never happen.
They never.
Okay, so we need to have to be grateful that she's still popping music out, even though Rihanna's last album is still flame. And this is from a man's point of view, because I was there when she performed the shit. Fire, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just saying. But
Or
anyway.
maybe Rihanna don't want to do music anymore because, huh?
Yeah, well, she don't gotta be. She don't gotta. She get that money in. Yeah, she gotta.
Yeah, but
She don't
like
have
I'm
to, but
saying,
just
like,
just don't just look.
cause you know how she put out like album.
Yeah.
Like, what if that was part of her contract, but to continue going, she had to delve more deeper into that, like, witchcrafty Illuminati stuff, and that's where she was like, hold on, wait. Yes, because she has some stuff. Yeah, she has some stuff
Jay-Z.
trickled into her album too.
Especially with Jay-Z.
I mean, they all have a common denominator. It's a common denominator between the both of them. So
That's just how she.
You don't want to believe
We-
either. That was
we
her.
do.
She let it roll.
I mean,
no, I don't.
No.
I mean, she was on the island.
Listen.
No, but on the island, she was doing. Remember her first album? It wasn't that great, but it was.
She was a sweet little innocent.
She was.
When she first came
Dude,
out.
why we-
Yes. Because listen, everybody is sweet and innocent until they start signing with these certain labels.
Why is it always our grace that gotta be demonic or the devils, but nobody else, the whites, the Mexicans, nobody else?
It is the whites.
Oh,
it is
the
the
whites
whites
too.
too.
Who?
Remember,
Y'all never say nobody else's name.
listen. No,
It's like
remember
black
I
people,
showed y'all that video of the satanic sign, not video, or it was a picture of the satanic hand signs. It's on Google. You could Google it yourself. It's you're acting like Kevin Hart when he told I think Kelly Clarkson to be like, stop.
Before they come get your ass.
I'm saying then we know it's real. Then you know it's real if something happened to me. You know it's
Not
real.
Here, don't come over here.
Don't pretend like that.
They trying to test it over here. They trying to test the theory.
But I'm saying no. There's plenty of videos
Okay,
out here
get
on
to the point,
conspiracy
We
theories.
gotta get to it.
But see, you made me lose track of what I was talking about. No, you said like there was no white people. I'm saying there is. There's the one that throws the little signs over their eyes and stuff like that, pledging their allegiance, sprinkling that everywhere. Who you say?
It's ran by them.
Yeah.
I said it's ran by them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's sprinkled throughout there. So I'm just saying, B and Rihanna have a common denominator into this thing. And then y'all know Chloe from Chloe and Halle, the Beyonce's proteges, how like Chloe is just like out there. Like with her music and her stuff. Yeah. Like yeah. She
That
just
girl even said it like, yo,
she just changed. Like everything is just super sexualized, and you showing your body, you're twerking, you're cussing in your music, you're doing all of this when you weren't originally like that. So it's like y'all can't tell me that these girls were sweet but they always had this in them that wanted to break out. No, it's like you had to do this to be who you are today or to get that popularity. So that's all I'm saying.
Well, something for us to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, just watch what you listen to.
And you just be patient.
And then
Maybe she may
just-
come with some church stuff the next album. Just be
Yeah.
patient.
I don't know. We'll
Get
see.
on board with the R&B.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we need back.
All right,
we
before we
need-
wrap this up, my man, so I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
From a youngster's point of view, my brother, Lil Bro, what's your question?
I mean, what's on your playlist?
What's on our playlist that what we listen to now nowadays? Is what you said?
Yeah.
I got a little bit of everything.
I got a little bit of everything too.
Just depend what mood I'm in.
Like as far as hip hop goes,
Hip hop. I still got a lot of old school shit on my phone. Like, I could go back and listen to some DMX if I want to. Old Jay-Z's, Nas. But then I got my new school artists that I listen to, like Lil Baby. I might listen to Lil Baby here and there. Who else? Cole's. Of course, J. Cole. I listen to my Kendricks. I listen to different variety of like rappers. I listen to a lot of Detroit rappers too. So I got a whole bunch of different variety of rappers that I listen to. I listen to poet rappers too. I listen to Uppbeat. I go all over the place.
Everything.
Right. We go all over the place.
What was your
man.
question though? Like, yeah.
I'm just trying to see what y'all think about hip hop right now. Y'all think it's in a good state? Y'all think
It's whack.
you think it's I figured you was gonna say that after what you was saying before. But I personally think you would hate artists like Playboy Cardi and
Yeah.
Lil Uzi.
Mm.
They don't just sprinkle anything in there.
Mm.
They already
Yeah,
out there.
it's like out there. So
They
yes,
just
no.
out there with that.
It's definitely what I do like about hip hop now that wasn't present when y'all was growing up is a mass majority of it's something for everybody in the genre.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of subgenres. If you like hip hop but you like rock too, it's something
I
like
know.
that. You know,
Kenny Mason. You ever listen to Kenny Mason?
who is that?
He's a rapper, but he's more like rap.
Is he current or is he old?
He's current. He's young.
Alright, I'm gonna have to check him out.
Yeah.
I was thinking more. This is a more bigger one, you know, Trippie Redd.
Mm-hmm. Trippie Redd.
Unfortunately, we lost a few artists in that genre.
X.
It's Lil Peep, rest in peace, Lil Peep. But
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, that's more rock rap. That's more pop rap. You know, he was really versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the question though. What do y'all think of the landscape of hip hop right now?
I think it's good because it gravitates towards, like you said, it gravitates towards every genre in a way, different ethnicity of people. You could be like a guy that likes country, but it could be like some rap country and implemented in music. So it's
Everybody tuning in.
yeah, it's a lot more for different genres. The countries, the jazz, even jazz. You got your rocks, your pops. It gravitates towards all. It's more of that now than what it was back then. It was just straight hip hop. As opposed to now, it's more different now.
I mean, it's like what you answered.
Yeah.
Man, it's like really what you answered. I mean, I think, well, for me, I feel like I'm turning to that old guy, like back when my music was.
Oh yeah,
It was like this. That's what I'm used to. Like, I listen to music, all type of music, but if
that relates to you.
that relates to me, but sometimes when it don't have to relate to me. If it just sound good, like I listen, like I said, like before we talk about music of a person doing something or going through something that you never went through, but it just sounds good, or the beat good, or the delivery's good, and how he's saying it. It's more so like that. Like I don't necessarily listen to everything I relate to though, but it's just like I'm in that era still, like early 2000s to like maybe 16.
You see
In
now.
that era. Not pick and choose from now.
When it's not a good, when it's nothing that dropped like in this past Friday, I'll go back to early 2000s. Like normally when it's nothing good that dropped, that's new, I go back to early 2000s, like the old Drake albums, old Kanye albums. Like in my playlist.
See, you was born in 01, so do you listen to any 90s shit or no?
Yo, to me, I have a pretty y'all not gonna like my
No,
opinion
go ahead, it's your
on
opinion,
old,
it's your music.
but I personally, this is what I think I know. This is fact.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna like what they grew up on.
Facts.
Period. So
Facts.
you can't expect somebody who was born in the 70s to like some new
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
vice
Yeah.
versa.
Yeah.
So I didn't grow up in that time period, so I really don't touch nothing in the 90s or in the 80s or nothing like that.
Right.
If I was, I mean, I could pick out artists like, you know, Andre 3000.
Yeah.
I don't mind his stuff.
Right.
But it's really just like 2 or 3 artists.
Right.
I think it's just, you know, whatever you want to listen to.
Yeah, it's not, you don't have to listen to it or something, but it's just, you got people I know people younger than me, bro, that listen to nothing but 80s music. Like, it's weird, but they do, and it's good 80s music. You know what I'm saying? Or
That's what
not.
you like?
Yeah, so it's like, what you like. It's
Whatever sounds good to you.
Yeah,
Know what you
type
grew up
shit, so,
around.
you
You
know?
probably grew up listening to 80s.
Right.
All
He
his
did.
life.
He
And
did.
it's just like that just
His
grew
dad.
on.
Yep. He did.
Stuff like that just growing. You
Yep.
hear a certain sound as a young kid, and that just grows on you, and that just pretty much carries on when you get older.
Right.
My brother, I was introduced with hip hop when I was a young kid because of my older brother,
Right.
and from there on, I was just interested by it, like hip hop. I gotta see what this is about.
Right.
But I grew up on hip hop, old R&B from 70s, 60s because my mom always played it. I grew up on jazz because of my dad.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just,
but the thing that's funny is too, like sometimes you don't even get to choose what music to listen to. Like if you grow up in a church or something like that, like I know some kids that were able to listen to like hip hop music or certain music until they got old enough, older the case may be, because they felt like, which is always weird to me because they felt like when we talked, you asked me this question earlier, not in the pod, but earlier today, like does music influence a person to do shit? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, she said yeah, I said no. Because there's plenty of rock music. It's not just hip hop music. It's like rock music, country music. You know what I'm saying? Like that has violence in it. So it's not
really
just
what you allow.
right.
It's, as a parent as well as what you allow. It's pretty much what it comes down to.
Right.
Anybody can be influenced by something.
That's
even
a
if
fact.
you are grown. So,
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Was there anything to say or that's well?
No,
I know you gotta go. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Another episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Person that was talking shit, we got shooters to it.
No, don't say that. No.
I'm just playing. I said my fingers. I'm gonna go.
Get them good.
Be-
Yeah. Peace.
Bye, y'all.